Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Temperance Star. I'm going to be doing a love reflective reading for you guys today. I hope you guys are well. I hope your family is well. I hope your loved ones are well. And I'm going to be doing a general message for today. I'm going in with some oracle message from the cosmic energy. And yeah, it's really sunny outside, so I hope you guys are getting some sun in, getting fresh air as the weather starts to bloom and be beautiful. So we got embrace change. Look at that. I didn't know I just talked about weather changing. So we have embrace change, and welcome new possibilities. Yeah, especially with the weather changing, and like this is like such a pretty card. It has like this like butterfly going towards a firework. So as you are starting to transform, you are most likely collective starting to realize new passions, new things that inspire you, especially when you're in your new cocoon or you have your new wings and things like that. There might be new things that you're gravitating towards. And I think that's always good, especially when, summer starts to approach. Because even though there's like states and countries and cities and things that is basically summer all year round, the weather is always hot, the sun is always hot, it still doesn't technically feel like summer until the summer months basically come. So I hope that everyone is starting to just embrace the new era, the new world, the new energy, and allow it to take over you, because trust me, there's like so much passion to be going after. You see, like especially with this orange, it's giving me like solar plexus, especially when it comes to, certain things, new things that get you going. It's okay. Let me get another oracle card from this deck. Got these two. We got blessing. Also, there might be some new blessings coming in if you decide to step into some change. We got meditation again. It was in reverse, so maybe I should take it in reverse. Like maybe it's no more time to be meditating, being in your head, or like praying and stuff. Like, of course, continue to pray. Of course, continue to cleanse out your energy and renew your thoughts so that you are taking correct, guided messages for yourself in your path. But it being in reverse makes me feel like, all right, it's time to embrace the new change. You did enough praying, you did enough cleansing. It's your time to reap the blessings for yourself. Okay, like we have keep your meditations and stuff like to yourself, but it's time to pop out, basically. I think that's what I'm kind of getting from these three oracle messages, which I actually love. I love that. So that's all the cards I'm gonna get from that, because they're more general anyways. Oh, I see understanding, and I see the lock and key. So understanding is a key to deep connections. Yeah, especially when you have, after meditating and things like that, and you go within and you do your prayers and you do your cleanses and stuff, you start to get a new outlook on this thing is stuck to me, this little like sticker. It was green. I just thought of like something heart your heart. After you go into meditation and things like that, you start to get a new outlook on stuff. Are my hands? Let me go get lotion, because I'm a bug out if my hands start to get ashy while I'm reading for you guys. Don't need that. And I'm not paused. I'm done like editing my videos, because all that does is slow me down. Like I'm at the point where I just want to record and throw them out. My hands were like way too. Anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, especially if things are starting to dry up, like old cycles, repeated things that you've done in the past that just no longer work for you, it's time to kind of like oil yourself up with something new, instead of allowing yourself to kind of get like dry and brittle. And old ways don't really work how they used to in this new era of your life, this new world. So I think with the oil, especially like oil prices is rising, which a lot of people are like panicking about and things like that, which granted you should, that's like another topic. But it just gave me like, it's a new thing. Unfortunately, you have to adapt to the change. You have to embrace it. It's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Like, it's like, yes, money is starting to be more, I don't want to say frivolous, but it's like things are starting to go up And technically, like, your conscious has to go up, or you can stay low and just basically be destroyed by the new world that's taken over, which is very that's something that a lot of people need to kind of like start to look at it, because it's like, yes, things suck. The world is going to continue to go on with or without you. Like, with or without you, they're going to be able to replace, like, everyone's replaceable. Every and anything is replaceable. And I think people get caught up quickly when they think that they're like special, or they're like their ways are special, or their the way they do things can, like, they have to stay the same because there's order. But what you don't realize is that there will be new order that happens with or without you, because that's just how the world is. The world is a revolving door, and with new, especially like today's world, and like the conscious rising, and these younger kids are like, I remember I was on a train the other day. I don't need my train represents, but I love the train. I'm getting so much downloads on the train. I was on a train the other day, and I was listening to like these like middle school kids. I think they had to be like middle school or high school. I don't even remember. I don't know. I can't tell. But they were like talking about like all the places they've been to, like traveling. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I could not believe these little kids are traveling at like, because I remember being like that kid that used to go on a lot of vacations with my family and stuff. However, like, it was so interesting hearing all this girl. She was talking about how she went to Australia, and she has this Australian friend, and then how she went to freaking Bora Bora with her mom, and other people just talking about all these other places. Like, all the kids were like basically like comparing, trying to like basically big up themselves in front of each other, which is cute. But and like but it's like, oh my god, y'all are like 15 showing off the places y'all been. But that's the new world, because traveling is just something that a lot of people are interested in doing, whether it's literally, physically, or in the ethers. People just love to travel nowadays, and you kind of got to get with the program, because before you know it, you're gonna be turning around and your freaking the person who babysits your kid is across the freaking country, because you are a traveler. Your job is a traveling thing, like you're a stay-at-home person that travels a lot, and then now your babysitter lives all the way in another country or something like that, but you trust them because that's just something you truly trust. So unfortunately, that's where you have to go drop your kids off in another country or another state. Like, things are just starting to change. Like, the world is changing, and I think you need to get with the program or get left behind and get washed away. Biblical reference. So yeah, and it's a blessing. It's like a blessing. It's like people want to look at it as a curse, but it's a blessing. Let me slow down. I could talk fast very quickly. But yeah, it's all about changes. We love changes. We love change and judgment. Oh, can't even see it, but judgment. I cracked the deck on, and I had the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so it's like, it looks like something, some type of judgment has been called regarding something that may have been lazy. Someone that was lazy. Someone that's lazy. Someone that was lacking passion. Someone that that's not fruitful. We got the Four of Wands for a community. So it must have been some type of judgment called on like some type of loss of an investment. Yeah. It's like a judgment on that. And again, that comes with ooh, that's loud. That comes with, changes. Again, with changes. Ooh, with the Tower. This is gonna come in hard and fast, baby. But the Tower. I love the Tower card. I love the Tower card. Like, seriously. Because the Tower card, like I said, it always just represents, like, you could take the Tower card in so many different ways, so many different references. Like, some people look at it as like heaven. Some people look at it as some type of like something that's hiding away, something that comes and changing fast. I look at it, someone just got thrown out of somewhere. Like, you could look at the Tower in like so many different ways. Like, but it's just, all is it's gonna change and rock some shit up. Okay, that's why I love the Tower card, because I love change. I don't mind change. Ooh, you know what just fell on the floor, y'all? I'm putting it back because if the devil fell on the floor, so some type of change coming in with some type of controlling, angry, death change. So this video is all about changes. We love that. We love that. For the good or for the better. The good and the better. All right. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, collective, for being here with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I would not be here without you. Okay. So We got the Wheel of Fortune, and we got the King of Wands in reverse. So some type of, there's a King of Wands that might be unexpecting. Oh yeah, but the Three of Swords, there might be some type of change going, because you know the wheel even changes. So there might be some type of change going on unbeknownst to this some King of Wands. This King of Wands, his back is turned. Oh, my bad, y'all. It wasn't like that. It was like this. On my table, it looks like this. So the King of Wands, someone that is very, like someone that's intuitive, but they use their intuition for bad. They manipulate the energy. They use it to gain stuff for themselves. However, the way they go about it can be very cowardly. It comes from insecurities. It comes from trauma. It comes from the lack of, like, looking at maybe other people and what they have, and then trying to manipulate things so that they can try to become other people. That's what I'm getting from this King of Wands in reverse. But their back is changed. Their back is turned to this Wheel of Fortune, which lets me know that they're not expecting some type of turn of events. Tell me more. What is this King of Wands looking at? These cards are so slippery. Oh yeah, with the Four of Cups in reverse, and then the Chariot. Oh, the Chariot card too. I love the Chariot card. Okay, baby. The wheel. The wheel, it looks like, so some type of event is happening that the King of Wands may not be aware of. Well, they're aware of it now. However, because they may have been looking in other places, they may have accepted something because it's like karma with the Chariot card. Because it looks like Chariot is like the justice, but justice on wheels. Something that hits you, it hits you hard and fast. But it might be something the King of Wands may need in order to kind of, you know, get out of their head. Because with the Four of Cups and the King of Wands, it's like someone that's like, you have this gift, you have something special, but you don't want to take it. You rather look at the dry cups right here, the cups that are like far away from you, kind of. You're clearly not that satisfied, but because you're just so unsatisfied, you're ignoring this little gift right here. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if it was like shining like that. You're ignoring the gift that you have right in front of you, technically, or behind you. Like I said, with this Wheel of Fortune card that's here, the back is turned. It's like you're not even realizing what is turning things around for you for the better, because you're too worried about the empty cups that you may be trying to fill with cowardice tendencies, manipulative things. And with the Chariot card, it's almost like realizing maybe the Chariot was the blessing all along. And that Chariot can be change. Like maybe change is what's needed. Maybe I needed to get ran over. Like, you know, like, and that's, and take it figuratively, however it is in your, how you're taking it collective. This is a general message. It's not a personal reading. So whatever this Chariot is in this King of Wands reverse life, this may be a blessing in disguise from the universe, since like the Four of Cups upright, it's like you know something, but you don't want to take it because you're too busy looking at your empty options. But it being in reverse lets me know that maybe it's like an acceptance. And then the Page of Cups, some type of offer. This is a little fish. Why does this card look like that? Looks like a whale or like a dolphin. Huh. It's not, but it looks like it. It just gave me that. And then water behind it, and fish, okay, fish. Yeah, someone may be emotionally ready to give you something collective, offer you something sweet, something innocent. And that could be the Chariot too. But there's a King of Wands that is not happy about it, but they can't really say nothing. Like, it being in reverse, if you know that you're mute. Tell me more, angels. Ooh, that's too much. But we got the Hermit, the Emperor, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, the World in reverse, and then the Two of Pentacles, that's juggling energy. Especially with the Nine of Wands, and then the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then the Nine of Pentacles. Is like not being able to defend someone who is fulfilling. It's like someone may have a lot of passion, but again, with the King of Wands in reverse, that passion comes from insecurities. And you can't really do nothing with insecurities besides try to manipulate stuff. However, with the Nine of Pentacles, that's fruitful. That's something beneficial. That's something that's light. That's something like you don't even have to fight for you, because Earth is going to fight for you to get whatever you deserve, collective, especially if you are in some type of Nine of Pentacles energy. There may have been someone like this King of Wands trying to use their fire, their force to get you out of this energy. However, that passion is nothing compared to someone who is basically talking to Earth, talking to God, which easily can be you, collective. That's why the Chariot cards come out, because it's like you will be ran over by a car. Like you will get hit with some type of reality check that, yeah, things in the physical will always win over the things that is fueled by insecurities, fueled by hate, fueled by lack of real courage and being able to stand in your true self, stand in your power. Because the Nine of Wands, like maybe like you fight but you lost, or you're fighting but you're fighting with false pretenses. And that Chariot card being out, it's like things are gonna have to balance out and be fair. And then once it's fair, it's like you either gonna get hit with the good, or the bad. And it's like, and with the Wheel of Fortune, do you want to be on the top of the wheel, or do you want to be at the bottom of the wheel? The bottom of the wheel is the devil. And it'll turn for you, but it'll be turning in the worst ways that you don't want to be on. So I'm gonna leave that out. And then with the Emperor and the Hermit card, it's like maybe this Emperor went within, got some guidance, got the light, got the knowledge. Oh, and then you see with the Emperor card is like a little star right inside of there. It's like getting some type of hidden knowledge, especially when you standing on top of this mountain. This gives me like the Nine of Pentacles energy. It's like you have everything. You are at the top, but you kind of do have to look down, especially with him looking down. You have to look down to get insight. And sometimes looking down, you will get that insight from the star, even if you're not looking at the star, because you're already at the top. You're already in the ethers. You see, like behind him, he's like, there's just darkness, not darkness, but it's blue. And when you look up at the sky, when the stars are out, what color is the sky? It looks like this color. So it's almost like being all the way in the stars, but having to look down to truly gauge where things may be affecting you, affecting your career, affecting your control, affecting your power. When you're at the top, it's very easy for mountains to get shaky, things to be trying to claw up there. But I think with the guidance of the light, the guidance of your passions, you'll be able to kind of sort your way through it, collective. And then the Two of Pentacles is like no more juggling. And, or maybe it's like, the Two of Pentacles, it makes me feel like in the World card in reverse, that's like seeing something not wanting to close out, and maybe being in your head on whether or not you want to close it out or take that step forward. That's interesting. So the King of Wands in reverse is the only, besides the Emperor came out. Yeah, the King of Wands and the Emperor, King of Wands being in reverse and an Emperor being out, it's like there's no competition, because the Emperor can always go within to realize where or who is trying to climb up to their throne. They can always look down, because the Emperor and the Hermit could be like the same people. Or you have this Two of Pentacles out. It could be balancing on whether you want to go within or if you want to just completely dominate something, or doing both and combining it into one, which is what brings you into this Nine of Pentacles. So that's what I'm gonna do for this deck, because this deck, trying to shuffle this deck, is like so slippery, which could be how it feels with the how you may be feeling, collective, if you are this Emperor. Like, you may be trying to balance out whether or not you want to take a step forward or not. Like, it's like challenging yourself to go within without losing control. It's like the balances of light and dark, or like with this red and blue card, they're two completely total opposite colors, but they came out together, so it makes it feel like it is one person. It could just be you, and it's you balancing on which way do you want to go. Do you want to go to hell, or do you want to go to heaven? Because hell is technically, like, the devil card is technically control. The devil card didn't come out, so that makes you feel like you're not evil. But when the Emperor has to step out and show out, the Emperor has to step out and show out, and that's in however they may feel like they have to. It could look domineering, dominating, scary. But if you go within, it's a balance. It's like you have to balance. And we got the Five of Wands. Oh, I didn't even mean to go in with this deck. I wanted to go in with the Midnight Oracle deck. I'm gonna go with this deck. Let's see. I don't really be doing this deck. For this deck, ooh, the Abyssal Whisper. This is like an octopus. Imagine. This card is so fire. These cards are so fire. I just need to know them by heart, and I'll use them more. Besides like just going in the book and whatnot. Then we got the Eternal Bloom. This is a pretty card too. I be getting cards just for the artwork. Just for the artwork. I play with tarot just for the artwork. Damn near. Because I can just channel these messages. But whew, these cards are so beautiful. The Radiant Decay. Oh my goodness. Like, sometimes you have to, especially with that Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like sometimes you have to kind of just like accept defeat, or accept like that maybe your passions were going in the wrong way, like the wrong places. You were fighting for something that was not fruitful, and that's okay. Sometimes, like, it's okay to put your passion into something that doesn't turn out right, because at the end of the day, you have to go and deal with that in order to come out in that Nine of Pentacles energy. You have to kind of see where it's dry at. When my hands are dry, you have to see where it's dry at to know where your oil is, where to plant the next seed, or knowing that you already have the seeds and getting out of like that fiery energy. Because maybe it's like unnecessary. Like, why be all in your head? Why be all in your ego? Why be all in your negative side of yourself when you already have it all? With this Nine of Pentacles and then the Emperor and the Hermit, it's like, why do all of that when you know you already have it all? In the Radiant Decay, it's like having to really go down to hell to realize, oh, this was just for experience. This was just a ride I had to go on. With the Chariot card, that was just a ride for yourself. You could be accepting it and then realizing that you're gonna come out on top. You're gonna come out radiant. And then with that Four of Cups in reverse, it's like realizing that you have the gift from God on what to do next right behind you all the time, or above you all the time. So you could take that message how you want to take it as well. That was beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that card, Radiant Decay. Cause I know, I'm sure it means something deeper, but I'm gonna just take it from the word that I saw it. And then we have, oh wow, we got, I think this is the cover of the card. The cover of the card is this card that came out. So you are the main character, collective. That just lets me know you're the main character. The fact that the card of the main thing came out, you're the main character. You are the poster for something. But you see how this card, it's like blooming. Everything's blooming around this card. while they are just like hooded, like they don't really want to be seen, but they have to be there because it's like this is. And then we have the shrouded keeper. I have to look up what that means because what the shrouded keeper, and we have that number is 20. It says, so we got protection, secrecy, nurturing something precious amidst darkness. This card speaks of hidden truths and the quiet strength that comes from guarding what matters most. It encourages finding solace in solitude, cultivating inner resilience. Yeah, with that hermit card, this card in the hermit card is like going within, going to hell. Like sometimes you have to go to hell to come out and dominate heaven. Because the only way you could dominate a place that's peaceful is by knowing where to look for threats or where to, know how to protect yourself. Because heaven is going to be beautiful and fruitful. But in order to truly appreciate heaven, you have to kind of know where you came from, know where you started from, especially with the Withering Decay card. It's like you have to kind of get ADAT to know how it won't happen again. With that Emperor card, like taking control over that and realizing like this is not going to happen again because I already been there. Wow, these cards are like literally damn near identical. Whoa. Like these cards are so like damn near identical. And it's so funny that this is the 20 card but a 2, and it's like, yeah, 2, like you're going within, looking down at hell, and I said that, and realizing like all of the things that may be trying to suck you dry, suck the color out of you, they're blooming around you. However, sometimes that's what's needed for hell so that other things, other people can eventually. Oh, did it stop recording? Oh, sorry. So something I'm like, what the heck? But you see how other things bloom even when you're decaying. It's like if you don't know that like type of power you have to be blooming things around you while you're decaying. Yeah. Who's boss? That's kind of like what I got from it. And then it's like, okay, you know what? Let me take myself back to where I came from. And then the other card that we got was the Bleeding Roots. Yeah. And then this is 50. 2 and 5 is 7 too, which is a very lucky, creative, peaceful number. 7 in itself is just a powerful, lucky number, but it's lucky because you're creative. It's lucky because you look into the unknown. You look in, you're not scared to get hurt. Even the shape of 7 is such an interesting shape or image, however you want to describe a number. But the number 7 itself is a very interesting looking number because it's like you have something at the top where you could kind of sit on, but then you could kind of slide down to hell if you decide to. You see, 7 is such an interesting number. Anyways, the Bleeding Roots, again, with this, it's like realizing that you're the very thing blossoming things around you, even if you are in darkness, even if you are not in a place where you want to. It's like knowing your power. Whether you are down or not, you can grow things. And I think with that 2 of Pentacles that we saw, it's like juggling on whether you want to stay in hell and blossom in hell, or if you want to take that courage to go up to heaven and blossom in heaven, because you have both options. With this, again, with that 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands, you have both options. It's just that one option, you'll be fighting for your life because it's coming from a place of insecurities. It's coming from a place of weakness. It's coming from a place where you are just being attacked. But you are able to defend yourself, but you're just going to constantly be attacked because you have a lot of passion, fire inside of you. But then you have the 9 of Pentacles. It's like, why do that when you could just go into heaven? With that Chariot card, you have two sides of the same coin, and we have the Wheel of Fortune again. It's like, do you want to be at the top of the wheel or do you want to be at the bottom? Pretty cards. And Abyssal Dream. Oh, this card is gorgeous. What happened? Look at this card. Do you think this card looks pretty? Look at it. Oh, no. You gotta stay down, pumpkin. This card is pretty. Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna get from those messages because, again, that deck. I don't have the correct, I don't want to go all into the meaning of those cards. I just need to be more, remember what they all mean. And maybe that's what you are, collective. Maybe you have to sometimes go into your lower self to understand why you're grateful for your higher self. Yep. OMG. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like losing out on stuff. Yeah, you may have been losing out on stuff. Oh my gosh, look, it's in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have it upright, but it's in reverse here. So it's like losing out on stuff, losing out on things that you've worked hard for. And that's probably because you may have been juggling on whether or not you want to be in a certain type of energy. It's like kind of not embracing the change again. With this card, it's like not embracing the change coming for you. If you don't want to embrace that, how are you supposed to reap your blessings? How are you supposed to receive the gift from God if you are choosing? This might be a more harsher read because it's more like I don't feel like there's another energy. I mean, this could be anybody's energy. This could be someone around you. But we got the King of Wands and then we got the Emperor card. So it's like, I feel like this is a personal message for you, collective. I'm trying to give it to you very, very lightly. But it's like realizing you may have been losing out on stuff because you are in a certain type of energy. And other things could be growing around you while you're just, look, losing out. You're at the bottom of the wheel. But when we pulled it, this is upright. So you may now be realizing it's time to step in your power. It is time to step in your power. It's time to embrace that change. It's time to reap in the rewards, the gods, universe, your angels, your ancestors, people around you, your loved ones, they want to give to you, but they can't give it to you if you are in a weak mindset. Because sometimes even when you're in a weaker mindset, a lower mindset, you're fighting your battles, you're doing your karmic duties, and just taking on all the stuff that happens in this game of life. You start to forget all of the things that's around you that's ready to just pour into you, because you get comfortable, especially when things are still benefit. Like when you're in hell, and even in hell, you kind of benefit from being in hell, but it's like, are you happy? Yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles that flew on top of this Four of Cups in reverse. That makes me feel like realizing that it may be time to be okay with receiving. Be okay with receiving. It's gonna benefit you. It's gonna go from like emotionless passion to actual physical things that you can use for yourself. And it's maybe coming from people that love you, or this could be you sharing things that are helping people who are below you. With this card, like I said, with that Emperor card and then that Hermit card, it's like the Hermit is at the top of the mountain and he's looking down on trying to figure out a way to help those beneath him. But this standing on the top of the mountain, you're high up, but you are the Emperor. You are in control. You have the wisdom, the prepness to be able to share with people who may be trying to understand how you're even up there. Yeah. And that pentacle could be in anything. The things that you're sharing, it doesn't have to literally be resources. It could be little seeds that you plant that will grow fruitful for them. They may be on their knees begging now, but eventually, collective, they'll probably be the new King of Wands. Eventually, they could be a King of Wands. And after they're King of Wands and they go through that King of Wands phase, then they could become, maybe the King of Swords. After they go through that King of Swords phase, they could become, go through that King of Cups phase. After they go through the King of Cups phase, then it's like, okay, now are you ready to go within, understand why you went through all those different changes so that you can be the Emperor like yourself. And maybe that's what you're realizing, is like how people may be beneath you, but trying to understand how to grow them without taking too much control, without messing up your own karma. Especially that 9 of Pentacles. We got this King of Pentacles. Someone's upset about this though. With this King of Pentacles at the bottom. Someone hidden is upset, but we gonna ignore it unless it comes back out. But yeah, we got the High Priest in reverse, and then we got the 10 of Wands in reverse. High Priest in reverse is like letting go some type of energy that may have been manipulative, energy that was using their intuition for wrong. This can even be someone doing a lot of manipulation. Like this is a lot of, especially the 10 of Wands, that's a lot of, thanks. That's a lot of manipulation going on. I'm not gonna lie. That you probably had to let go. Or ignoring your intuition came with so many burdens, and maybe accepting that and letting it go. But I don't know. This gives me like its own person. Let me see. What's this High Priest in reverse? What's this High Priest in reverse? The Star in reverse. Yeah, this High Priest and then the Star in reverse. This is easily like ignoring your own intuition, ignoring your own gifts, ignoring your own insight, knowing better, but not doing better, allowing comfort to control you. With that, send me more, angels. With that, Lord. Yeah, it's like you realize that ignoring your intuition, ignoring maybe your creativities and things like that, all that did was slow down the blessings that was coming in for you. But with the Strength card out now, it's like someone's taking control over their life, taking control over your life, taking control over maybe the burdens that you may have placed on yourself unbeknownst to you. It's like taking accountability. And taking accountability is always a great thing, because some people don't like to take accountability, and that's why they be down here waiting for a handout in a lot of instances. But with you, collective, it lets me know that you realize where you may have not taken accountability from, where you may have not been using your higher self, not using the very gift God gave you. Again, with that 4 of Cups energy, and there's the Star being reversed, it's like you knew you was ignoring something, but all I did was slow you down. Yeah, and it's like putting an end to whatever conflict, background noise that was going on behind you, because it's unnecessary. It's not needed. It's not real. It's real, but it's not real. Like all the wands, that's like a whole bunch of passion that has nothing to do with you. But when you are an emperor, and if you're an emperor energy, you are someone that likes to kind of take control of stuff. You like to try to understand what's happening so to better yourself. But sometimes that doesn't do nothing besides block your intuition, because you should have known better. All it did was slow you down, slow your creatives down, slow your insight down, your inspirations from your wheel turning, while other people may have been able to benefit off of that. But it's almost like you work too hard, you plant too many seeds to allow them to kind of just go to waste. Yeah, with the Devil card that came out in reverse. Yeah, it's like defending yourself and letting something go. Like this is real letting go energy. This is real having strength to let something go. Something that was causing nothing but chaos. Nothing but chaos. Nothing but chaos, and just slowing you down. And I will go more in depth with the Devil in reverse, but we all know that's just letting go. Letting go of something that was very, 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 very toxic. So toxic, it was damn near about to change your life into the worst. And then you would have became just this like shell of yourself, growing things around you that is basically just growing in hell. Tell me more about this Devil in reverse energy and the Strength card. This fell right on top of that. Yeah, with the 4 of Wands in reverse, yeah, there's no peace. Something that was just not peaceful. But it being under, yeah, we got the 10 of Pentacles now. It's like something that was not peaceful due to a lot of passion. Like with the Wands. Wands is fire energy, passion energy. And something that was fueling a community, fueling a home. It came from a lot of ego, because ego could be looked at as fire and passion. A lot of people are passionate about their egos, but it's not fruitful. It's not happy. It's like a facade, but it being in reverse. But with the 10 of Pentacles, it's like knowing when you're an emperor, you know how to bring forth abundance. You know how to bring forth happiness. You know how to bring forth peace. You know how to, with this being together, it's like control that is necessary because everybody will be happy. Not just you, everyone. And then we had this 6 of Pentacles. It's like you're not even someone who is stingy to share and grow and blossom something, blossom a community. But being in a certain energy that you were in, collective, possibly by ignoring your intuition, ignoring your insight, that may have stopped you from being able to turn something around. Tell me more, angels. Yeah. And this is the Ace of Cups. This is a love offer. This is an offer of love. Maybe you had to become more loving or give away more love. This can't, I put this on top of it. Maybe you realize like you had to be more passionate about the things that you were planting. Because it's almost like you're the gift. And to a lot of people. I put this right on top of, it's like you're the gift to a lot of people. And it's like trying to balance that in a way where it's nurturing and it can bring people from being on their knees. Because everybody was on their knees once. You know what I mean? Everybody goes on their knees once. Like everybody has to go on their knees at the end of the day. But a lot of people stay on their knees. And that's the problem. People get comfortable being on their knees. And that's the problem. And you don't want to be comfortable like that, collective. And you don't want to watch those people around you be comfortable with that, because you know this comes from nothing but insecurities. That's nothing but ego, and it could destroy a community. And that's why you had to let go of. That's why you had to let go of something that was stopping you from being able to truly share something with others. In the Page of Swords, yeah, people that may be watching you, trying to learn you, trying to get more insight. But the Page is a children energy. It's a childish energy. No matter how old they are, it's a childish energy. They don't know that much. Ooh. But it's a childish energy. They don't know that much. Any more? Wow. It came out anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Learning. Someone may be watching you, learning you. Because they may want to be just like you. They may have realized that they took a lot of loss, but it's a necessary loss. It's a necessary loss to make the world better. Yeah, people that were in their heads, maybe in their heads trying to figure out whether or not they want to go a certain way, down a certain path, whether it's with you or you with someone else or something else. But I feel like you're not in your head anymore. Nothing to be in the head about. Especially when you do things with love. When you do things with love, there's nothing to question. Love is always a gift from God. Always a gift from God. When you have love, pure love, something innocent and pure and just at the right moment, right time, that's a gift from God. Why would you question that? That's not something you question or have to study and try to figure out. If you do, all you're doing is kind of blocking your own intuition and your own blessings, your own creative insights, whether that's you, collective, or people around you. And I feel like with this community, it's giving people around you. But with the Devil in reverse, I feel like there's people like starting to, yeah, and we have starting to realize this, and you may have communication coming in regarding all of this. And with it being upright, this might be healthy passion, healthy communication, healthy ways on how to move forward. So we got that Chariot card. It's like moving forward, but which was how you want to move forward. Woo, it's a lot. Wow, I'm gonna only take that one that fell on the floor because all of these people want to talk, collective. People want to talk. Okay, they got questions. I'm hearing. Ooh, with the Tower, people refusing to change got questions, collective. Yeah, and we got the World in reverse again. So we got Yeah, with the Tower being in reverse, it's just like people not wanting things to change, wanting things. I'm so sorry. I cannot believe my stomach's on this thing, and I ate. Try to make me eat. But anyways, with the Tower in reverse, it's like refusing to understand that change is coming and wanting to stay stuck in some type of confinement. However, and in the world in reverse, that's like refusing change, like completely just refusing change. However, refusing change. So who's refusing change? Hold up. Because then we got the King of Pentacles, and it's like I said with that love card, it's like understanding that you can share things with love. The King of Cups and then the Ace of Pentacles, this is sharing your own knowledge, knowing that you're going to plant the seed, knowing it's going to grow for others, but you have to do it with love. Because it might be people or things, an environment, I don't know, they are refusing. Do you see all three of these cards? Refusing to change. Like, refusing to change. Like, I can't put this better. And I don't even think that's you, collective. And that's probably why, collective, you might be in, like, with the Hermit card, it's like just wanting to just stay to yourself. Because if you have all these energies refusing to kind of like let go, yeah, that's why you may be realizing that you maybe have to take your control and just control yourself. Because maybe just controlling yourself might be the blessing for you, which can be the blessing for others. Yeah. And then we got the Moon card. Yeah. And that may be the hidden part that people don't want to talk about. That might be the hidden answer. Yeah. But that's it for today's reading, guys. I hope you guys... Oh, wow. I'm never going to go with what I just saw. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's reading. And yeah, that's today's message. Have a good one. See you later.